cucumbers are coming in. Got a few. There's a larger one, another small one coming in down there. They're really spiky. I don't know how big I should let them get. I guess just depending on how tender I want them. I don't believe these are pickling cucumbers. Let's see if we have any more. Oh yeah. Check this out. There's that one, and there's a large one back there. It is it's got a ways to go. It feels a bit immature still. Got one back here. Oh wow, there's another one right here. Hopefully it's focusing. I can't see because of the sun. But look at that. That's super cool. And these things are just trellising on up. These pole beans are growing as well. We've had some nitrogen issues. Corey has been adding some more through fertigation to kind of green these plants up. That's why they look a little yellow, but they are greening up. These little white flowers. We haven't gotten any beans yet on these. Oh, wait. There's a little bean starting there. Little bean starting there. Oh, we are getting beans. That's awesome. Cover crop is popping up really consistently over here. I'm coming over here so I can show you some of the bush beans that have been coming up. Got these young mustards here looking really nice. And then I've got these green beans. I'll be out here harvesting them soon. Some of these are ready to harvest. These are the ones with purple flowers, and I don't remember which ones they are. I think I have it written down. But they've still got we've got the radishes growing in between. I probably need to pull, well, no, I won't pull that. It looks like a daikon. Those will probably take a little bit of time. And then over here, I believe these are kale. And then these are our tomatoes that we're seeing how long they last as it gets cooler. And across the way is the broccoli. They're greening up really nicely, really taking off, doing great. We're getting some more squash in over here. You can see one on the ground on the other side. Kind of hard to tell, but they're coming in. I'm just waiting to get several so I can put them in a pot. I might can pick a few tomorrow. And then these are our larger original mustards. Some of those look like they don't, these leaves look kind of bad. And of course there's a bunch of beans in here. Awesome. I probably already have a pot full of them right here. I'll be coming out here picking them in the morning, I'm sure. And then our carrots are coming up. I gotta go and thin those out a little bit more. And then we've got some coming up over here. They've been a lot more successful this sowing than our lettuces have been. Let's go over here and check the onions out. See how they're doing. Let's see. Little puny guy, still green. Another one. They seem to be doing Yeah, they're, you can see, they're doing okay. On down the line. Look, y'all, our strawberry plants are putting on flowers. They're doing really well. They've pushed through whatever this brown stuff is on the leaves. And they're putting on growth and blooming. So that's real exciting. And Sweetie's been staying off of the silage tarp, so that's been wonderful. She's a smart dog. Sometimes we gotta work with her. The birds have been using the standing water as a bird bath. And we've been watching the crows out here rolling in the water and rolling in the grass. It's been pretty fun. These are really pretty flowers coming up in our cover crop. You can see they're popping up all over the place. So pretty. I don't know if they will come out blooming all around or if they like bloom like this and then these die and then more come out, or how that works. But they're a pretty color, like purple to violet. But it's the end of the day, Thursday, and it's just really pretty out here. Been inside all day working, doing laundry, making bread and things like that, and my body just misses being outside and being in the sun. So I thought I would come out here and walk around, breathe some fresh air, and just take my time and shoot a little video and just enjoy myself. There's something about being outside, and when you miss that, if you have other things to do, other responsibilities to take care of, then you just notice it. Your body feels it. It feels more sluggish, not as happy, things like that. So I really need to get out here today and feel some nature. It's so nice. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but down here in Central Florida, this month has been really, the sun has been insane. Just bright. Like when I come outside and do things, whether it's in the morning or afternoon, it feels like the sun is always in the way, in my eyes. And it's always altering how I'm able to see or not see. And sunglasses help, but it's not 100%. I just feel like the sun is extra bright this month, and it may just be me, but it's just an observation I've had. And I don't know if anybody else is seeing that too. But if it has to do with fall, winter, anything like that. I had bought a couple of bags of squirrel feed, some sunflower seeds and corn, and then songbird feed. And we never did put it out in feeders or anything. So, of course, it was in the house and the ants were attracted to it. So I had Corey come out here and dump it and give it to the birds, the squirrels, whatever out here. Those ants this year have been insane in my house, and I do not know what has attracted them inside. I don't know if maybe last month with more rain than normal, and then this month with it being cooler. But these ants are really trying to take over my house. Where we had the bird feed in the closet, they were making a line all the way from the kitchen, a water source, all the way to one of the bedrooms where the seed was in a closet in the box. And of course, that's a recipe for infestation, but they're everywhere, and I'm trying to figure out why they're crawling everywhere and trying to figure out what's attracting them inside. So I'm constantly having to spray and clean up and try to deter them from coming and staying. I finally got my cassava planted over here. I've got 6. Sweetie, what are you running after? She's looking for the neighbor. He gives her scraps, but he's not home right now. I got these cassava planted. Hopefully we'll have a good harvest one day and plenty of roots to get. But I had gotten cuttings from a friend at our Botanical Life group and was really happy to have it again because we really enjoyed yucca as part of our food source, because we had it several months ago, or actually a couple years ago, and we really liked the way that it tasted and cooked up, and we fixed it like mashed potatoes. I just feel like everything is looking really nice and put together. I feel like we are attaining something, and maybe it's just the time of year when the grass isn't growing as quickly, or all of the flowers are looking nice, or what it is. Maybe it's just the nice air inspiring me, but I feel like things are coming together and our hard work is starting to pay off just in being able to get to a place of maintenance and where it makes sense. Let me show you this garlic vine up here. It's just really insane how it's taken off over this trellis that I put in the herb garden edge. I couldn't be happier with it. Trimmed it back some. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It makes me think of a wedding or something fancy like that. They're wanting to come out here and just grab onto whatever they can. I'll have to trim them back so they stay up here. I'm just incredibly taken with these. And it doesn't hurt that purple is my favorite color. But check it out. I wonder if clipping them back had something to do with them producing so many flowers. I'm thinking it did. Of course, this is one of their prime blooming seasons too, so that is a factor. But one day I hope that I have a lot of flowers to kind of sit under, like vining, whimsical trellises and things like that. I just love them. Love them all. So pretty. I gotta get these peppers watered, so in a second I will do that. But for the most part, everything looks good. There's all this new growth coming in. This appears to be a normal color for this. It's a lemon balm, and it stands to reason it would be a little yellow because it's a type of lemony essence. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but it would make sense. It doesn't seem to be unhealthy. But I had put more onions in here. I think you can see them, and they're still doing all right. They haven't quite taken off yet, but everything seems to be pretty happy in here. I used my sage, and what else? This here. This thing has gotten so huge, but I cannot for the life of me think of the name of it. Basil. I remembered without even seeing the tag. But I used these herbs in my Thanksgiving meal prep. It was so good, so good. So I am going to take a break and get these things watered. Looks like my turmeric is going to go dormant here. Kohlrabi's coming up nicely. I wasn't sure if they were going to survive or not, but they're coming up, making that little ball there. My bluebells, or I guess also known as Mexican petunias. I'm not sure what this official name, I think it's probably Mexican petunias. I've always known these as, referred to these as bluebells. They're a lot darker purple in person than on the camera. Maybe it's just the lighting. But I had hacked these back and they're growing up nicely and thicker. And this poor vine, it's flowering really nice, but it's probably got some nitrogen deficiency. It's got some yellowing of the leaves, but hopefully it'll come back strong. Some of these newer leaves I think are a little bit darker. I'll have to keep an eye on that. And then the bougainvillea over there, you see it? This one closer here isn't doing real well. I'm not sure why, but this one is just really taking off.